Assalamu alaikum. As we have discussed about the individualism, now we are going to talk about modern individualism. In the first topic, we have the modern individualism, that is reaction against state regulation. तो होता यूँ है 20th सेंचुरी की स्टार्टिंग में स्टेट की रेगुलेशंस स्टेट की रिस्ट्रिक्शंस में इजाफा होता है इन एक्सपेक्ट ऑफ नेशनल लाइफ, जिसकी वजह से एक रिएक्शन क्रिएट होता है, एक रिएक्शन होता है अगेंस्ट द फंक्शंस एंड पावर्स ऑफ द प्रेजेंट डे स्टेट। तो जो पॉलिटिकल थिंकर्स होते हैं वो क्रिटिसाइज़ करना शुरू कर देते हैं स्टेट के फंक्शंस को, स्टेट की पावर्स को, जो कि स्टेट इंक्रीज़ करती जा रही थी, और एक नई तब्लीग स्टार्ट हुई, एक नया किस्म स्टार्ट हुआ इंडिविजुअलिज़म का, जिसको आज हम मॉडर्न इंडिविजुअलिज़म के नाम से जानते हैं। इस तरह से जॉर्ज ने कहा, उन्होंने एक पॉइंट पुट की कि रिएक्शन अगेंस्ट इंडिविजुअलिज़म हैज़ प्रोड्यूस अ रिएक्शन इन इट्स टर्न। तो इंडिविजुअलिज़म के अगेंस्ट रिएक्शन करना, तो उसी की वजह से इनका कहना ये है कि स्टेट ने इंडिविजुअलिज़म के अगेंस्ट एक रिएक्शन क्रिएट किया, जिसकी वजह से दूसरा इंडिविजुअलिज़म क्रिएट हुआ, प्रोड्यूस हुआ। तो व्हील जो है फुल सर्कल में घूमा और दोबारा से एक नया मॉडर्न या एक नया इंडिविजुअलिज़म क्रिएट हुआ। In the present, dissatisfaction with the state has promoted a revival of individualist. तो स्टेट की डिससेटिस्फिकेशंस की वजह से एक रिवाइवल हुआ इंडिविजुअलिस्ट थिंकिंग का, एक इन स्प्रेड दो नॉट इन्फॉर्म द इंडिविजुअलिज्म ऑफ द 19th सेंचुरी, जो कि कुछ डिफरेंट था 19th सेंचुरी के इंडिविजुअलिज्म से। अब फैक्टर्स डिस्कस करते हैं जो कि मॉडर्न इंडिविजुअलिज्म की ग्रोथ का सबब बनते हैं। सबसे पहले हमारे पास है रैपिड ग्रोथ ऑफ वॉलंटरी एसोसिएशन। अब कुछ एसोसिएशंस की ग्रोथ होती है, इंक्रीजिंग रैपिड ग्रोथ एंड इंक्रीजिंग इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ द वॉलंटरी एसोसिएशंस in the life of the individuals and undermine the belief in the omnicompetence and supremacy of the state. Economic, moral, social, and other associations like the trade unions, the church, etc., are playing an important role in the life of the individual who regards them essential for the satisfaction of his needs and for the development of his personality. The modern society is pluralistic in its structure, consists of many associations. Both of them do not owe their origin and functions to the state, and yet they are essential for human life, happiness, and personality. The growth of such association, writes George, has tended to make men think of the state as just one and not always the most important one of the various bodies which the individual may belong. Hence, it is asserted that the state must share its authority with other associations. It means that the authority of the state must become decentralized. And we have second factors, that is nature of modern wars. Modern wars are total wars and they become world wars even. These are total wars in all aspects. They tend to mobilize the whole nation for war. The government controls almost all the activities of the citizens with the consequent curtailment of their rights and liberty. Government officials are everywhere. This fact leads to bureaucracy. People become resentful of the restrictions imposed on their liberty and rights and dislikes bureaucratic officialdom. The state is blamed for all this. This led to a reaction against the state and to desire to curb the omnipotent and omnicompetent state and put limitations on its powers and authority. And the third, we have tyranny of majority rule. Modern democracy are necessarily representative governments ruled by the majority parties, but the achievements of the majority rule have fallen miserably short of the hopes and promises of the representative democracy. The irresponsible and arrogant behavior of the majority party in power towards the minority groups and parties has excited their resentment against the majority rule. They regard the majority rule as a misrule, A tyranny of numbers, it is particularly true in wartime, when the majority party blindly supports all acts and policies of its government. This leads to a reaction against the powers of the state. The advocates of modern individualism aim at the decentralization of state power. Fundamental principles of modern individualism. All modern individualists take a pluralistic view of the state. They believe that the state is one of the many social associations, that the society is an association of association, a community of communities, of which the state is only one. Secondly, the state being only one of the many associations does not enjoy any moral superiority over others. It is merely a piece of administrative machinery useful for coordinating the activities and adjusting the claims of the conflicting groups and associations. Thirdly, unlike the idealist, modern individualists do not support the belief that the state has better claim to the unquestioning allegiance and loyalty of its citizens, or that the state is a real personality and possesses a real will over and above the personality and will of the individuals living in it. On the contrary, they assert that the groups and associations have as much claim on the loyalty and the allegiance of their members as the state. Indeed, if a better device to preserve peace and adjust social relations, then the state could be devised. They would even scrap it altogether from human society. The most important exponents of modern individualism are Norman Angell, Graham Wells, and Miss Fell.